This is day 10 of talking to a camera for 5 minutes every day until I get good at talking for like 100 days. And today I wanted to talk about the topic of, what do I want to talk about? I've already forgotten. Oh yes, polymath. Now, a polymath is a kind of person that I sort of prefer to revolve my life around because I feel like it works for me. Polymath is a person who has skills in many different areas or is developing in many different areas. Now, there's two sorts of kinds of polymath. There's sort of like polymaths with like very specific. So, like, for example, Leonardo DiCaprio. No, what am I going on about, bro? Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo da Vinci, right, was a polymath who focused on very few areas at a time. Like, he started with painting, then he went to medicine, then to like engineering, stuff like that. So he had a focus on a wide variety of topics, but the way he reached those topics was he'd do one topic, get really, really good at it, then pick another topic and get really, really good at that, then another and another and another. On a TED talk I watched a little while ago, it spoke about how like he would paint, and that was his thing. He would draw, he would paint. Then he wanted to mix pigments, so he went to some sort of like, I think he went to like a pharmacy, a mixologist, whatever they were called at the time, and he bought the pigments and he mixed them himself, and that was sort of his gateway into chemistry and becoming a chemist, that sort of stuff, right? I don't know the exact story, so look it up yourself. If you put in polymath, it's like one of the first TED Talks. It was really interesting. Anyway, there's that. So that's one kind of polymath. The other kind of polymath is someone who I feel a bit closer related to. Just has a wide variety of topics that they are interested in at any points, and then they just really develop their knowledge on these topics. So, for example, I sort of relate to this, and I think people with ADHD might relate to this because they'll pick a topic for a few weeks or a few days or however long. They get really good at that topic, and then they move on to another one. And I think for people that have this sort of whimsical interest in things where they'll pick a topic, get sort of interested, then move on, something like that is like really it can be really good because all of these topics connect. Like, you might not think it, but logically, when you see all of these topics together, you see, oh, see, that one sort of connects to that one, that one connects to that one, and that one connects to that one. And it's that sort of thinking that makes someone really, really smart, because it means they can go into any situation. And by the way, I'm not saying I'm smart in any way. I am not. I just like to learn about other things. But they can go into newer situations and see, well, this connects to that, and that connects to that, which makes them really adaptable and easy to alter based on their surroundings, people, which is the kind of people that could go into any situation and come out in their best state. I mean, a lot of, for example, Greek philosophers, a lot of the main Greek philosophers were polymaths. They had interest in so many different areas. For example, Plato. Plato is one of the best philosophers. I don't have a quote to head because I haven't read much of his stuff. I'm more of a Socrates fan. But Plato was not only a philosopher, but he was also a really good, like, I think he was a wrestler. In fact, I'm not sure how true this is because I did see this on TikTok, so do your own research. But I'm pretty sure Plato, the word, is Latin for broad. And and he would just like go into random circumstances. If he was losing an argument, he just like flex, just like hit a fucking double bicep. So pretty interesting guy. I like Plato. So I'm more of a Socrates fan though. But anyway, they all had interconnected interests in all of these different topics, which made them really able to use their logic to perceive their surroundings. Anyway, that's 5 minutes ago.